Hello. Oh yeah, the camera's up here. Hello. I am your host, Jedediah Spring, and my mustache is in my mouth. I am your host, Jedediah Spring, not Spring, Spring, like S-P-R-A-N-G. I'm your host, Jedediah Spring. This is the Morning Madness. So, the stash. The stash is beautiful, but it gets in the mouth. So, today we're reading a story. A story turned in by a friend of the channel and the Instagrams that the kids do. And, so we got a story we're gonna read. We're gonna read this story for you. So, that's what I'm here for, is to read your story. So you want to turn in a story, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment or an email and submit your stuff so I can read it. So this is the story submitted by a friend, a seahorse. A seahorse, I don't know how, but a seahorse. A seahorse submitted this. So here's the story. Here's an excerpt of their story they wanted the Jedediah Spring to read. So here's the story. Okay, I'm gonna read. Arlo's heart virtually leaped into their larynx, whatever that means. Any words they tried to form only spun like petals to a broken back. What? That's weird. So, says, any words they tried to form only spun like petals on a back. Yeah, so, they had never seen this much carnage up close. Carnage? What? Carnage? Their mind altered in such a way they thought they would never reach such clarity they embodied before. Yep. Gotta fix the stairs. The MP private could only watch as Frere was kicked aside like an insignificant trash. This didn't sit well with Arlo. I don't know. Okay. The MP private could only watch as Frere was kicked aside like an insignificant piece of trash. This didn't sit well with Arlo. Frere! The private blubbered, their eyes welling up with tears, almost to the brink of sobbing. That's sad. Oh, what's up with Mustache? Mustache is freaking out. Before that process could even begin, a peculiar but familiar memory wedged itself into their vulnerable brain. Gotta fix the stairs. I gotta fix it. The stairs wants to be lopsided. Papa, why? An unfamiliar boy's voice spoke up, which then led to a series of shuffling sounds. Because Garrett, our family has amazing power. I don't know how to read this morning. Amazing power, and you need to give it to someone worth it. Your time when it comes. War is a very complicated thing. You know, my daddy and his daddy, They all fought in the wars. Our family has amazing power, and you need to give it to someone worth it when your time comes. War's a very complicated thing. I don't see this turmoil ending very soon, anytime soon. Think of a future son or daughter you'll have. Certainly this power is a burden, but it's powerful. The small boy Garrett merely nodded, turning his head back to his much taller father. Understood, Papa. The tall man, presumed to be Garrett's father, smiled. Instead of happiness, we're losing the stage. Okay. The tall man, presumed to be Garrett's father, smiled instead of happiness. It was a somber smile. Not hesitating any longer, he held the large syringe up to the boy's spine. What? What's going on? That's my boy! What? Get out of here, man! What kind of father would do that to his kid? What's going on? Arlo muttered to himself, unsure why they would remember something like that. A sense of familiarity came from the almond-toned individual's fare. This wasn't their own fear. That's what this sensation felt like. A sense of familiarity came over the almond-toned individual's fear. This wasn't their own fear. That's what the sensation felt like. Anyways, Arlo's cheeks began to dampen with tears as they pressed their back against the body of the tree. Sad kid, very sad. So, okay. Sinking down until their rear was totally against the branch they were perched on. They felt absolutely powerless. I get that. Anything they did in the past few hours meant nothing. The effort they put into being allied to Frere, Isla, and Takeshi meant nothing. In an attempt to calm themselves down, Arlo began their stupid childhood habit, nail biting. Oh, that's the worst kind of childhood habit. Maybe, I don't know. Besides eating dirt, but I don't really know. Maybe dirt's kind of good for you, I think so. Yeah. Their violence-induced rage manifested in the form of biting their blood-soaked nails. Oh, that's nasty. That's kind of nasty. Feeling their canines break through its strong form. Okay. Then a hiss of pain came from them. Painfully rapid hate. Arlo would think this is normal. What? Why do you think that's normal, crazy kid? If it weren't in the form of insignificant bursts of greenish yellow lightning. What? That's weird. Oh, that's the end of the story. Yes, kids. Yes. Yep. That is the end of the story. You see, if you want to submit more stories for the Jedi Spring to read, then you can submit them through the email or the Instagram or something. All that stuff. The links are in the description. And, Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more of the Jonah Spring. More stories for you. We like the stories. We like reading and narrating the stories, even though I've been crinkling this thing right here. So thank you so much for watching the Morning Madness Radio. You make sure to stay tuned. And goodbye.